Okay, so I tried many times following the guide, but still I have a couple of, let's say, timings that are really hard for my team considering the awakenings. So I decided to record this video to show you what I'm doing and maybe you can understand better. Anyhow, I'm gonna try to comment on it to maybe explain you why I do something different than what you do. But I will mostly stay. So here, Ares has Invig bonus on Kigiri. And maybe the positioning could be a little different despite what you do, but I have no idea actually. But the point is, my Draylene is only a 0, so the positioning I'm gonna use is the one that gives me full coverage with her ultimate. And she has Invig. So there will be some points where I will go faster, just not to make it super boring. And I will slow down things when it's needed. So right now, I think I have a good timing for this. When I see the meteors in the upper screen, I start with him. And then Ares with the second, the one falling. And usually times perfectly. Maybe I could have done a little bit later the Kigiri ultimate. But we're just nitpicking. I usually ult here. And I think that gets hit with the bonus. So this will be... the point is, maybe the run that I do, it's, let's say, good, but then sometimes the auto battle differs a little. So that's one of the things that I'm having trouble with. So you will see maybe on Wukong, let's say, ultimate later, I do it like just 1 second later, because otherwise on the auto doesn't work. I'm gonna ult here with Lord Phineas, just a little bit extra damage. So we're gonna speed through. So right here, when I'm supposed to ult with Wukong, I will just count 1, 1, and it will ult. Otherwise, sometimes in the auto doesn't work, I don't know why. So I keep the same timing. When I see the meteors on the screen, I'm gonna go. And then here. And then per your guide, I should wait 2:16, but sometimes it's very close. I risk not to destroy the shield, and I don't know why. There are runs like that where it's perfect, and other runs where it's not. I usually ult here with Soul Cadence. Maybe it's good, maybe not, I don't know. Then check actually the ultimates with Soul Cadence. But as you can see, the damage is already low. But it's low because of the magic phase, because during the physical phase I think I'm doing good. And then the first problem that I have is that sometimes during the meteor shower, Ares dies, even if I use her. So this time didn't die. So now after that you suggest to ult at 116, I think, yeah, and 114. But I have trouble breaking the shield. So the first part is here. That is a little bit RNG. I need to switch Diao-chan, because sometimes they die on this stomp. Don't know what is causing that. You see, even if I switched, now everybody dies. And sometimes they don't. So this run is unusable already. And then usually what I do is just ult with Phineas to lower the damage. And then Draylin, but of course this run is unusable. So I will need to redo it again, and I will record from this part on, okay? Okay, so we are back in the phase. Let's hope this time they don't die. But I'm not sure anymore. So I'm gonna switch Diao-chan, and then switch her back. They all should survive. I will use him to reduce damage, and I will use also Draylin a little bit early, because sometimes Aileen gets killed. I don't know why. If I don't do that, she gets randomly killed. Okay, so this is many things to remember. 16, you say Wukong, no, Kigiri. I'm gonna go super slow this time to be sure that I'm following correctly. Kigiri, him at F14 Wukong. So I did everything correctly, I think, but I'm sure that I will not be able to break the shield if I do these timings. I need to wait to use Kigiri ultimate to be sure that it goes all the way. So you see that the shield is about here. So if I follow that timing of Kigiri 116, it doesn't work. Probably I should use another ultimate timing.